What's up to all my certified G's out there? This is Chris Guerreri with Certified G Motivation, back with another motivational video to help inspire you to chase the ever elusive greatness in your life. So guys, this week I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to make a video really helping people bounce back. Like our normal in the United States and around the world, our normal got kicked in the face. It really did by this pandemic with the coronavirus. So I wanted to go ahead and make a video to give you a little bit of tools of how do you kind of keep this sense of normal in a world that's not normal to us anymore. So I wanted to go ahead and give you 4 tools that are really trying to help me stay on track and help me keep pursuing my goals and keeping my life in a sense that I can be the best version of myself to my loved ones and to my community and all those around me. But first, before I started the video, before I get into my 4 tools, I wanted to take some time and say thank you guys so much to all the supporters that are out there for me. I really do appreciate it. I needed to take a couple weeks to go ahead and get my mind right and really focus in on what do I want my message to be as a company. And so I took some time off. You notice I haven't posted any videos in the last month, and I do want to apologize if I let you down, because I feel like as someone that you go to for motivation, I try not to let you down, but I took some time to myself and really took a step back and tried to figure out like what is Certified G Motivation and what's my main goal. So I can tell you now that I'm coming back with some much inspiration, but also a new devotion, and I'm devoted to kicking out the best content I possibly can. So I wanted to say thank you to you guys who continue to support me and continue to believe in me and continue to believe in my company and our purpose. I really do deep down greatly appreciate it and know that I don't take it for granted. And I apologize if I hurt any of you by not producing any content this last month. So I wanted to go ahead and this week, like I said, I wanted to give you 4 tools on how to handle this pandemic so that you don't lose focus on what your life's purpose is and what your life goal is. Because I can tell you honestly, for me, when this first happened, it was like, man, my game plan for life just got wrecked. And so I needed to find a way to kind of get back to my new normal, which is weird because how could it be my new normal with change? But the first thing that I will tell you that has helped me immensely is when you wake up in the morning, I want you to operate from a place of gratitude. See, I know so many people out there, right? It is so tempting, and I'm one of those too sometimes. It is so tempting when you wake up in the morning, you want to check your social media, you want to go to the TV, and you want to find out the news on this virus. And I understand the urgency in doing that, but I want to challenge you to take a little bit of time before you turn that TV on, before you type in the password to your phone, before some of y'all got the face recognition, before you look at your phone. I want you to just take a couple minutes right at the edge of your bed or even in your bed. And I want you to find some things that you're grateful for before the day even gets started. And for so many of us, that may be so many different things. I know a lot of us right now, we're grateful that we've got time with our families that sometimes we never have. We're grateful to have the roof that we're living in because our house has got this whole new appreciation. Like, I don't know about you, but this pandemic has given me a new appreciation of life. Now when I work out, I breathe the air a little differently. Like I appreciate the run a little more, and I appreciate the nature a little bit more than I did. So in some ways, this pandemic has broke my monotony, and I'm grateful for it. Now, I'm not grateful for all the things that are happening in the world and the fear and everything else and the anxiety and the health and everything else like that. But I am grateful that I have found this new appreciation for what my normal was. And that's okay for you to find that appreciation in that. So the first tool that I want you to encounter to kind of bounce back from getting your normal knocked off is find something that you're grateful for. And it can be big, like time with family, or it can be something even as small as now you have that opportunity, or you're like, I want to pursue my love of baking desserts or baking cookies or something like that. So find some way to be grateful in the morning before you turn that TV on. Okay? The second tool that I want to help you with and that you can use to go ahead and bounce back to get your new normal is that second tool is you got to find a routine. Now, I know some of you guys are like, Chris, my routine is shot. It's gone. It's not there anymore. So how am I going to establish this? Look, we don't know when our normal is coming back, and we don't know if it's coming back. And I know that's scary for me to say, but you have a chance now to make a new normal, a new routine. So I want you to find ways to incorporate some stuff from your old routine that works now. So I'll give you an example. In my old routine before the pandemic, I would wake up every morning at 3:30 and I would head out to the gym. Well, like, that's not possible right now. Like, my city has a curfew, the gyms are closed, so that is wrecked. But now, in my new routine, I'm up at 6, I'm outside running by 7, and enjoying the temperature and enjoying everything that I can in nature right now. So see, I established a new routine, and now that's happened. So don't be afraid to establish a new routine. And you need to get a routine, because that's going to keep you on track. So I know a lot of people who watch my videos, you may be with diet. One thing that I've done is I've really started to meal prep a little more and try to get a routine of making new recipes and different things like that, just to try something new, but I'm trying to make it my new normal. So second tool, you gotta find a routine. And I know for me, it started, like, for me getting a new routine, it started with something as simple as just journaling my day out. Like, what's my game plan for the day? Just because you're stuck at home doesn't mean that you can't stick to a schedule. And I don't know about you, but I'm most efficient when I'm scheduled out, okay? The third tool that I want you to use and to come up with to get back to your new normal is I need you to be creative. Like, this is the time to be creative with what you got. You may not be able to go to the stores and buy new things. Look at what you got and be creative with it. Now, I'm gonna give you an example. So this one hits me hard, guys. It hits me hard because every year, my wife and we take a trip to WrestleMania. And this year, WrestleMania is closed to the public. So I am heartbroken. Guys, I am heartbroken because the trip that I take every year is done. But I'm gonna tell you something that my wife and I are gonna do to still make this a memory for us. Instead of us being down and depressed that we can't go on our trip, we're gonna go ahead and do our trip from our home. So now she doesn't know this, so if you see her or if you talk to her, like, don't give her a message, don't send the message. But I'm gonna do a couple things. Like, I'm gonna look up a couple restaurants in Tampa and I'm gonna get close to the menu. It ain't gonna be as good because I'm not that good of a cook. But I'm gonna try to do something different to kind of give us a memory that lasts, right? And then when WrestleMania comes around, I'm gonna have the grill on and we're gonna be watching it with the windows open just like we're at the event. And I wanna keep that tradition. So for you guys out there, you have an opportunity right now to be creative with your family, with your friends. Something, a way to give them a memory, a way to give them something that when they look back on this coronavirus, they don't look back with fear. They don't look back with anxiety. They don't look back depressed. They look back and they say, you know, I learned my family can make the best of what we have. Okay, so that's the third tool that I wanted you guys to use. The fourth and final tool that I wanted you guys to come up with was I wanted you to find a way to remind yourself of what makes you great. I wanted you to find a way to remember your dreams and your passion. And it's hard right now. And I get it, guys, because I'm in the same boat as you. Sometimes I feel selfish right now with all that's going on in the world, being like, is it even fair for me to pursue what I really want to do? Is it even right for me to try and build my business right now? Is it even okay for me to do films and try to motivate people? Or is that wrong? Or should I just stand back and sit aside and wait for this whole pandemic to pass? Listen, guys, we don't know what that new normal is going to be, so you got to make your new normal. And in doing that, I want you to remind yourself of what makes you great and what makes you passionate, what gets you excited to encounter a day. And that can be whatever it is. And just remind yourself of what makes you great. Thank you guys so much for watching the video this week. And like I said, I'm coming back now after my little hiatus, and I'm gonna give you content like you've never had before. So if you can do me a favor, if this video resonated with you or you think you need somebody to hear the message, please share the video. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the new content that's coming out. And then please hit your boy up on Twitter or Instagram. It's at CG Motivate. Or check out my website at cgmotivation.com. We're going to try and do a lot more posts to try and get everybody through this weird pandemic. I know we're all talking about socially distancing ourselves, but I don't want you to cut off communication and just sit there in solitude. So thank you guys so much again. Remember, I'm a remember that tagline that I end every video with. We are always grateful, but we're never satisfied. And that's what makes us certified for greatness. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next week with a new motivational video. Much love. Please guys stay safe and wash those hands.